You know, it's about this time of year that I am very pleased that I am single because I can get myself roses anytime. Blech. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian and I'm wearing red because February 14 is when people do the things with the hearts and the love and the pink. And the flowers, the roses. This was donated to the channel by the legendary Zenbood. This is the first ever limited edition Four Roses small batch select that I have ever had in my entire life. To clarify, this is the 2021 release, barrel strength. Alcohol is 57.1%. Oh my. Always have to find the tab on these things. That actually went well. Part of me thinks I should edit in some hearts popping out of this thing, but we'll see if I bother. This is how I feel like I should hold this thing. Considering the fanciness level of this whiskey, I have decided on one of these type of glasses. I believe this is called a copita. Always afraid I'm going to lose this. That was a fun noise. Hefty big boy bottle. Oop, okay. There. There's a sticker from the donator here. Brian, think of this as the bottle you didn't find in Kentucky. Enjoy. Thank you, Zenbood. Appreciate that. As for more technical BS, 6215 of 14880. That is a lot of bottles of whiskey, and people still had trouble getting this one, I bet. There we have the color of this whiskey. This looks glorious. This is exactly what I want to see in a Kentucky bourbon. It does look a hell of a lot fancier in this glass, I'll admit. Begin nosing technique. Oh, hello. Sweet caramel, some oak. This is Four Roses and it smells so good. I'm a fan of Four Roses. I should have said that at the beginning. I really like Four Roses. I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm getting a slight black licorice note. Unexpected. Creme brulee, man. There's some floral notes to it. One could say it's almost as sweet as a rose. Alright, enough waiting on this. It is delightful on the nose. Big surprise on my end. Never thought I'd have a bottle like this, so onto the palate. That is a nice initial sip. Sweet and spicy. And by spicy, I mean cinnamon brown sugar. Often called baking spices. And that was lovely. Oh, and it's got a nice finish too. Wow. This is just the first sip. I'm not supposed to think about it, but that was glorious. First sip is just to acclimate. Second sip, hold on the tongue for a few seconds, swallow, analyze, think about it, reminisce. Ooh, it drinks hot. Wow, ow, my tongue. That's really spicy. Good grief. Oh, that goes to an oak. A little dry. Still a little spicy. Little pin prickles is what I call it on my tongue. Caramel sweetness, orange zest. Yeah, it was a little dry and bitter for a second there. This is a nice, it has phases. I'm waiting for the last phase to see what happens. Just kind of fades out. It's very tasty. I'm going to go in at that again. It drinks really spicy. Like, it drinks hot. It's almost overwhelming. Oh, yeah. So much citrus. Oak, caramel. It's making me think of, oh my god, what are they called? Reasons. R-I-E-S-S-E-N-S, I think. I don't even know if they make them anymore, but they are delicious. Big chunk of caramel inside dark chocolate. Except with this, I'm getting a lot of spiciness, cinnamon, brown sugar, nutmeg. Spices are not my best thing, but those are the few that come to mind when I'm drinking bourbons. Oh, this is good. It's still intense. I feel like I want to water this one down, and I might just do so. But before I do that, I should have one more sip just to be sure. Well, it's like a firework. It goes up into the air, then it explodes, and it just kind of trickles down. Wow. That's really not. I'm saying that a lot right now. It's really good. It's impressive. It still drinks hot. That's the only problem I have with it. But considering it's 57.1%, that shouldn't be all that surprising. All right, I am going to add 2 drops of liquid water to this whiskey, and we're going to look up a little information about it to find out what the makers say about their product. By look up, I mean I'm going to read the back of the bottle to you. You're welcome. The Four Roses in this beautifully layered limited edition release present delicate sweet aromas of ripe berries, light floral notes, and hints of rich, warm oak. Bright fruit flavors of plum and orange peel and delicate spice lead to a finish that is long and smooth with lingering touches of vanilla cream and dark chocolate. Savor every sip. I love it when I read those and at least one or two things scattered in there that are right. And by right, I mean subjectively as to whoever wrote that up. What do you mean subjectively? All whiskey should be good or bad?
No.
Prime example, cilantro. You don't understand that? Try cilantro someday and you will either like it or it'll taste like soap. Thus, subjectivity of the palate. Nose seems a little sweeter. That was much more approachable. It's almost too watered down. I think 1 drop of water would work. Spices are tamped down. Aggressiveness is tamped down. It's still very good. But the bad thing is it's making me think of a Four Roses single barrel pick now. And let's just say I'm fairly certain it should take more than just 2 drops of water to change a whiskey of this sort. Because there are certain things about this whiskey that I don't really want to think about, but I have to look up because of this video. But first, I will... Because this is a Four Roses product, they do have a recipe makeup. If you want to learn more about it, go to fourrosesbourbon.com. And as for the 2021 limited edition small batch release, which is aged a minimum of 12 to 16 years, the recipe makeup out of 10 is 1, 4, 6, and 7. Four Roses appears to have 2 distinct mash bills. Mash bill B is 60% corn, 35% rye, and 5% malted barley. Mash bill E is 75% corn, 20% rye, 5% malted barley. Now hopefully I'm going to put a list of that up here to make it easier for you. If not, I'm putting my hand in the air for no reason. They use 5 different yeast strains. Yeast V is delicate fruit. Yeast K is a slight spice. Yeast O is rich fruit. Yeast Q is a floral essence. And yeast F is herbal notes. So that means we have 2 separate mash bills with delicate fruit and floral essence, delicate fruit and slight spice. The fruit notes I definitely get, and it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And I like that they did both mash bills in this. However, making it a high rye by doing so might make it a bit spicy without the water. There you have it, folks. This is a delightful Four Roses whiskey. And as always...
Happy Valentine's Day.
No, that's not right. Live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome and buy lots of chocolates and buy lots of flowers and be
Enslaved by a relationship forever.
And I will see you out there. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.